Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Bad Comedy Podcast. My name's Camera Harris, and I am the first female Asian candidate. I'm here with...
My name is Don't Have Any Harris, and I'm the first bald candidate.
Oh, nice. It's bald month. We're only having bald guests this month, folks. And then, of course, we're here
That's why I'm voting for Don't Have Any Harris.
My name is Fail Sonnen. I have no hair. I'm a failure.
Yeah.
He has a full head of hair, successful athlete.
I don't know if you guys knew this, but so Dylan's bald, but he actually used to have a lot of hair, but we did this prank. We put Nair in his shampoo. and then Saul Volcano came out and was like, "You're bald." It was kind of a bad comedy Impractical Jokers crossover thing.
It was a prank.
Yeah. But I guess it was permanent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I didn't think Nair was permanent until then.
Well, I also burned his head like very. I closed all the.
You permanented it.
I made it permanent.
Yeah. So, folks, we got a lot to talk about today. I want to talk about science. What's the weather?
You have
all
sex
about?
with a Gaians.
Gaians?
Yeah, more like you have sex with a Gaians.
That's true.
So.
I want instead of science, let's do a seance.
Yeah. Seance.
A hypothesis.
What is this? Seance, I'm giving up on you. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What is a seance? Is that like a prayer, like group prayer?
No, it's when you like talk to the ghost.
Oh, I like ghosts. I like Casper.
So Max.
You ever heard the term a nonce?
Nonce.
I've been thinking about this. It's like what British people call. We're on the free episode.
Like a dummy?
No.
Like an R word?
Man, I shouldn't have brought this up.
No,
I don't even know if we could say that word.
Okay, let's not even do it then.
It's a word for describing a Drake type.
Oh, just mixed?
Yeah, they like to have women of a certain age on stage.
Gotcha.
So I can
Gotcha.
kind of relate.
Were you guys ever in child pageants? Were you child pageant?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to get they used to dress me up in a dress and I'd sing.
So
I was a model as a baby, but I was the other. I was the before. You know what I'm saying? I was like I was a disgusting looking baby.
Didn't they use your pants for the Jared Fogle before?
That's Sam's joke.
I was in a male beauty pageant.
Shout out to Ham Talent. Follow Nathan Lund on all platforms, folks. Oh, I did want to
I was an ugly baby model. It's hard. There's less spots. They want hot babies, but they need an ugly baby because I'll cry when I get the other person's baby food.
Well, yeah.
With the competitor's baby food.
And
I'm the one who's ugly and cries.
Well, they also need you around to make the other hot babies look hotter.
I was also saying racist stuff from a very early age.
You're like the desert. You're like
that helped me be disgusting to people.
You're like the you're like the Duff baby, the designated
ugly baby.
Ugly.
He was the baddie.
Ugly fat baby.
I was the fugly duckling.
They're like, what does he want? What's your one wish? You wish for world destruction.
Yeah.
Jason, did your family always tell you that like ugly duckling always grows up to be a swan, but you just stayed as a bigger ugly duckling?
I got much hotter in the face and much less hot in the body since I was a baby.
Well, you got cool.
I went from a butter face to a butter belly.
With your weight so evenly spread, I wonder how much one of your legs weighs.
I'm like
probably a lot. You have like elephant legs.
I got good proportions. People say
you do. You have excellent proportions, but that's why I want to see how much one of your legs weighs. Because Adam Quaslow,
I like good portions.
Adam Quaslow is not like it's all.
Well, yeah, you know what it
bag.
is I was big my whole life. That helps you like distribute your weight. Whereas someone like Adam Quaslow was like skinny as a kid. So now he's big and he looks like his back is like a dolly. He has to lean back to walk around. Like the way so when you got a really heavy load, you lean it back. Yeah. That's why his neck is always back, because it's like he's got a dolly full of cement blocks.
It's like a U-Haul. They ask if you want the dolly.
Yeah. No,
that's when he goes to the
I think
doctor.
he walks with his chest out like that because he thinks that he's like from the Gilded Age and he's a billionaire like a Rockefeller.
Well,
it's a good side effect, but that's
yeah.
Not what's
He
going
thinks
on.
he's
no, I think it's because he's carting around a heavy trunk.
I was listening to a podcast and they were saying that someone else invented the computer and not Charles Babbage.
Whoever, sorry, didn't mean to swear.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, it was, I mean, I'll be honest, Charles Babbage invented the concept of a computer and then somebody else made a computer later.
What was her name? It sounds like Turing, but it wasn't.
I mean, there's John von Neumann was part of it. He was like a mathematician. Some of his stuff led to computing.
Can you Google it on your phone?
Oh, you want to know who made the first computer? Or because I think
really
Charles
wanna know?
Babbage gets the concept.
Yeah.
wanna know the
I mean,
way that
obviously,
put
I'm
us
a
on the
Babbage
moon?
Patch Kid, and it's not going to change. I know that he had a huge part in the computer, and so he's cool, probably the coolest guy in the world, cooler than like Andre 3000, Obama, whatever people think are cool.
So-
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide, probably one of the coolest guys.
One of our own saw Andre 3000, ran into him at the airport. I don't know. That's pretty cool, but yeah, maybe it would have been cool before he played the flute.
I mean, I just typed in.
just play any other instrument.
What is he, Peter
man.
Piper?
Yeah, come on. Just play the saxophone. Lisa played the saxophone, and she was always a
Oh, we got
childhood crush of mine.
I mean, everything is saying Charles Babbage when I Google it.
There's
We're
one
looking for
other
a female,
name.
trying to plug the females that led the way in computing.
Maybe
and
the creator of the first computer.
put us on the moon.
I mean, he did. He came up with an analytical machine, he called it.
Analytical. My ass.
There was a name that it reminded me of Alan Turing, but it wasn't Turing. It was like Buring or
Boring.
boring.
Like,
Yeah, computers not boring though, because Charles Babbage is cool. We're Babbage Patch Kids.
You know, computers are cool. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
if they're cool.
I got a computer right here.
Yeah.
Can't live with it. Can't live without it.
No,
It's like-
and if you spill stuff on it, then yeah, you can't live with it.
yeah, if you spill stuff on the buttons and stuff, that's a computer. It computes sound and noise.
Some would say I'm a computer, but
A
it does
lo-
not compute with me.
A lot of people would say that.
Yeah.
Honestly, this first computer he made looks fucking sick.
Is it sick?
It looks like
It looks like a printing press.
like a torture device from a movie Saw.
And probably all it
You'd
did,
put somebody's hand
I
in
bet
that.
all it did was 1 + 1.
Yeah, it does 1 + 1 equals 2.
Booty bitch, I know. She's trying to take me to a torture
Hey,
chamber.
careful with the
in Chicago.
We don't want to get demon timed.
No, but I feel like
You can only get you can
Here,
only,
I got to keep looking.
you can only do
looks like a
you can
torture.
only post shocking content if it's like people getting blown up in war and stuff, but you can't say like swear words.
you got to get people to sign something before they even look at our page.
Well, I can mark it
You know what
as
I
like an
mean?
adult thing, but then it really lowers
Dude.
like where it pushes it.
He had a
want my-
son named Henry Babbage who completed a simplified version of the Analytical Machine's computing unit.
Maybe he's our
Sounds
It's
guy.
like
Simplified.
the Hickox.
Yeah.
He saw them little.
All right, who's cooler?
Four
Who's
cube
who's
Rubik's
cooler,
Cube.
Charles and Henry Babbage, or Hickok 45 and John Hickok?
I played.
Then
the
Leonardo Torres Quevedo from Migos wrote a brief history of Babbage.
Wait,
Well,
wait,
people that have to
wait.
sign a
One more
waiver
time.
to-
Leonardo Torres Quevedo from Migos, I think.
Oh, Quavo, yeah, it must be
Quevedo.
the Migos. Wow, I
Italian
had
Quavo.
no idea they had a hand in the computer.
I was trying to push the Migos chips your way when I brought the rap chips on.
Oh, the Migos ones my way. I think those were the hot ones, though. No. Yeah, I don't like the. I
They
don't
were
like.
hot.
Yeah, it's bad for my cronies. I can say I have cronies. That sounds cooler. It's not.
Cronies.
Yeah, it sounds like I have like a.
It sounds like the Goonies, the
yeah.
cronies.
Yeah,
Maybe it would
well,
be your
it
version.
sounds like I have like
You grew up with a bunch of kids
like
with the
like
cronies.
henchmen that work for me. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that'd be cool.
No, you asked me earlier if I want to be your assistant. I said no. I
Well,
don't want to be your goon.
you want to be one of my goons?
Was it
No,
the?
I can't accept
It's a
goon
paid
life
it's a
anymore.
paid position.
How much does it pay?
Were you trying to think of this guy
well,
this guy named Barry?
It's contract work.
Oh, not another contract. I've learned my lessons.
The Clifford E. Barry,
They've
the
all been good deals.
Oh, great.
Antennasoft Barry computer,
You guys know
the
Beetle?
Antennasoft Barry computer, the ABC in 1942.
No, it's a short last name.
Any
Barry?
computer from
Shorter than
1942
Barry?
No,
I
it sounds like
trust.
Turing, but it's not Turing.
I mean, it's the closest thing that's come
Say,
up.
I want to know who had the
say
computers
who created
in
the first modern computer?
1800s. What were those? There's
So many names in this, dude.
Yeah.
There were computers.
I'm gonna
Like,
ask ChatGPT.
Well,
Joe Rogan showed me a picture. Okay, he showed everyone a picture of this, but it was a quantum entanglement. What it looks like, a yin yang symbol.
I don't want to know what any of that is. But if
Yeah, you don't want to know.
if you
'cause
say-
it's gonna mean all you have to do now
if you
is,
say quantum, I don't want to hear the rest of the sentence, or else I'll KO you in
Okay.
an instant. Not you. I'm saying like
Yeah, no.
to the people out there. don't say quantum near me.
I'm just saying the
because
yin
I
yang
don't want to know
symbol
about
is
it.
maybe means
Conrad
more
Zeus.
than you think. Maybe you find out the yin yang symbol
No.
symbolizes something we just
don't know.
discovered.
We'll just say
And
it's
you
Charles
think
and Henry.
maybe China's been ahead of this for thousands of years.
Probably
Maybe
not.
that explains the pyramids.
Yeah.
Maybe the pyramid scheme built the pyramids. Mac, you might know something about that.
I think actually Donald Trump is supposed to
I
make.
truly wouldn't
He's going to
know
build the
about that.
pyramids, and he's going to make the aliens pay
Careful.
for it.
Yeah.
What? He's
He
going to make the
might.
aliens
No,
pay for
I was
it.
talking to him.
Oh,
He might make the pyramids pay for it.
he's going to make the aliens pay for the pyramids.
I think the pyramids should pay for the aliens.
The pyramid should pay for the aliens.
Donald Trump is going to make the aliens pay for the pyramids.
That's one of his
Yeah.
stances, I believe.
He's gonna make the Red Sea pay for Brian Rowe to walk.
Brian Rowe
Ryan
part of the
Rowe
Red Sea.
2024.
He walked the Red Sea.
Guys,
saved- he saved
no,
ourselves,
we gotta
you
say,
guys.
guys, if you want more on
saved
that,
the Jews.
patreon.com/badcomedy. That's where you get every
is so
episode
funny.
ever made.
Not the history of the earth.
And all the guest episodes and a very funny one that we did this week. Wow.
It's just a lot going on. Yin yang.
We did a
and-
20-minute break in between, and I was laughing the whole time because of a joke because we did a guest episode first, a little behind the scenes.
And I was calling to get my Adderall prescription, and I was taking Adderall when that happened.
Yep.
Hell
And it's just you know,
Mhm.
just sometimes life. It's the yin and the yang of life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep pushing.
The one thing I
this,
don't like about the yin and the yang symbol is that it's like black and white.
Symbolic of
It's
quantum
like
entanglement.
it's like segregation. you
But then
know?
it's also inclusion on the other side.
That's true.
Yeah, so maybe it's a little.
But it's
bit,
only a little bit of inclusion, though.
well,
you
maybe
know.
that's the right amount.
Maybe that's where we got to start.
I remember when I was a
That's
little
a
kid.
start.
I used to-
Maybe that's a start to better our society.
And maybe it's an end.
and racial relations, and it's a means to an end.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we have to be solution based when it comes to race relations. When it comes to how
Solutions. We need real solutions.
solution based, not problem based.
No.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Uh-huh.
Figure out what's going on. Figure out why Stonewall Jackson got killed by friendly fire that wasn't friendly. You know,
Yeah, that doesn't sound friendly to
not
me.
at all.
Someone dies.
So
You can-
that's the first thing we got to figure out if we're going to figure out race relations.
You can shoot somebody in a friendly way. Ever play laser tag?
We're playing
Well,
duel.
yeah.
It's a friendly duel.
Maybe they
between
thought
gentlemen.
they were playing laser tag with what's his name?
Tag, and they grab the wrong guns.
Colonel Mustard.
Yeah.
Who is that?
I killed Colonel Mustard.
Who
in
is
the,
that NFL
in the
player?
field with all my
I
friends.
killed Colonel Ketchup.
I think it was an NFL player
Oops.
that went to
Killed the
go.
guy.
Stay away from my hot dogs. We're in Chicago.
Seriously.
Colonel Ketchup.
People say they don't belong on hot dogs. Don't belong on a glizzy.
Glizzies. But
Don't ask me about Colonel Red Relish.
yeah, Glizzies.
I killed him,
Scriva.
too.
Shout out to Scriva. Glizzies.
Yeah.
Glizzy
No, but
mast.
oh fuck! I was gonna lead into something very important.
I distracted you with a lot of glizzy talk.
Yeah, that Glizzy got me excited.
I saw Simone Biles was even posting about glizzy. She said, if there's a glizzy, I'm going to find it. So
You know why her
I'll
name is
post up
Simone
on my-
Biles?
Why?
Because she has a lot of bile in her stomach.
From all the glizzies she's been
Yeah.
eating, and it clearly
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She eats
Still-
even more
still
than
a kid.
Chris Griva sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she had 7 hot dogs for breakfast, and then she
She has
escaped,
7
and then she's
Olympic
longboarded to
medals.
lunch with her wife.
Yeah.
It's amazing just what you can do.
Do you think Kamala Harris is trans?
Someone,
Probably.
Probably.
Here.
Everyone's
is,
trans
but-
these days. Are you trans?
No.
you know what we need, though?
Oh, wait, are you trans?
I'm not trans.
Yeah. Well, you're a robot, so
He's
you're
weird.
just binary, regardless.
Um.
I'm not
That's what I
trans.
want you to think.
Yeah. I was trying to think of any hot
I used to
dog
be a
puns with
0, now I'm a
gymnastics.
1.
Well, Alex Luchin loves gymnastics. Gymnasty. His
Yeah,
boyfriend.
Jim is his boyfriend.
You know, the next level beyond binary is quantum, Mac, and you resist talking about quantum anything.
Once you start saying quantum, anything you're going to say after, I can never care about.
It hurts
You
his
only want
stomach. He's gonna have to take some quantums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to have to take some Xanax, which sounds like an alien.
It sounds-
Xanax Men.
Xanax would be a good non-binary
The
name.
Xanax Men.
Xanax?
The Xanax men.
I'm non-binary. My name is Xanax.
The Xanax men are on the
take-
case. They're going to take a nap.
I'm Ray Liotta.
I'm Ray Liotta, and I used to smoke. And then I took Chantix.
Yeah.
And I died from the side effects.
He died, so.
Shout out to Chantix.
When I was a little kid, I used to get bullied for being fat, but then I got advice. They said, just tell them this. I'm fat, but I could take Ozempic. You're ugly. You'll be ugly forever.
That's interesting. I
That's what I
remember when I
learned.
was a fat little boy, a fat big boy.
Uh-huh.
Before I had my glow up.
Now
and
you're
I
a big,
lost
big
weight.
boy.
Yeah, but then back in the day, though, I remember someone saying, like, just tell them, like, you know what? If they're making fun of you, you know, I could lose the weight if I want. And that was like a pep talk I got.
Uh-huh. I could lose the weight if I want.
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah.
So,
And I did.
and then you say,
You did, and
Years
yeah.
later.
you say it's a choice.
I just don't want to.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like the weight.
Something like that.
I was bigger in
nice.
I was
This is
I was
my
bigger
choice.
in middle school, but I was a very effective offensive lineman, so I kind of didn't want to get skinnier.
Yeah. A line.
Yeah, but then I went through puberty and stretched out a little bit, and then just been float.
grew up and
Got
realized.
Crohn's, got two assholes.
We don't want people to
You know how
abuse.
everyone grows up, coming of age.
In the coming of age movie, the lion realizes maybe I don't want to do this.
Yeah, well then I lose weight.
You got two assholes. It's really just like a hole in the straw, right? Like it's not actually.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not.
Two,
It's
it's not
still
like
a
two different
name.
pooping devices. It's
No.
one device that has a hole
It's
in it.
like the
There's kind of a
rectum's like a tube where it
barrier.
comes down, and it was like a cutoff of it that went to the outside and made a little hole.
Do you ever wish I didn't heal?
Well, that was my.
Stage 2.
Well, now I don't have my superpower of having two assholes
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
don't.
two's always better than one. You know.
Even if it's in having two assholes.
Yeah, I mean, they get it's they kicked me out of the X-Men once that second asshole closed up.
And that, when they heard that, they were pissed that you didn't.
Oh, sorry,
tell
no,
them.
it was the sex men. It was a get.
So would you say you're an
They-
X man?
Yeah.
It
nice.
was the sex men. They were the DP.
All right, that's good.
You're in the middle
All right,
of a
I'm trying
battle
to
and-
Eminem myself right now.
Did you ever see that movie?
I'm trying to
about
little
the-
rabbit myself and
the
make all the
fighter?
jokes.
Did you ever see that movie about the fighter who freed China, DP Man?
I saw my left foot.
While your right asshole.
Man, that was good, and nobody got it.
Is that my
No,
left
I
foot?
You know, Ip Man.
Is that my left
It's a
foot?
really famous like Chinese fighter movie,
Oh yeah,
Wow.
Sounds
but it's like historical. It's
Well,
a historical figure. They made
we already
karate
have
movies about.
a podcast
And
member
instead of-
compromised by the CCP.
Instead of Ip Man, I called him DP Man.
What does that mean? So it's
The
explain it all.
DP Dough is a pretty good calzone place.
Okay.
Jason,
Calzone
have you
pasta.
been compromised by the Communist Chinese Party
I want to understand that joke.
or the
I mean,
Communist
I did.
Party of China?
I did one time get stuck in a finger trap for weeks.
Oh, really? That's how they arrest people.
I was like,
there.
I've been compromised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When people didn't follow COVID vaccines, they would just cement them into their car,
Mm-hmm.
and then they would Chinese finger trap them.
Yeah.
It's right in front of your face. They call it a trap.
Yeah, one time I got arrested there. The Chinese
You
finger
still
trapped me.
They
I-
literally call it a finger trap, and you're like, I guess I'll
Yeah.
put my finger in this.
They
thing.
did all my
The
fingers.
weed.
They did all my fingers on my. I was like,
He did all your fingers.
yeah. I was like, I'm not like a killer or something.
Ooh.
Like you don't got to go this far with it. Like
Just
normally.
having fun with you.
Chinese thumb trap. Now you can't use your phone.
Call it a trap right in
Oh,
front of their face.
you can use your nose though. Sometimes I use my nose on my phone. You know.
Why are rappers
do.
always singing about Chinese finger traps?
You guys ever like?
We're trapped.
They're like, I was
trap
hanging out in a
rappers.
trap.
I was hanging out. Yeah, what's a trap? Like a trap door?
This is a Chinese finger trap.
Trap. She's a
do you think
man.
any trap houses have trap doors?
I think just the
Poss-
front
very
door is
possible.
technically a trap door.
That's true. Well, probably actually no. Probably
That's how they
they
get
probably
you.
do have a trap door at stash houses to hide drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to get a trap door so bad. So that's why I want to buy a house, like a single family home type of house,
Got by the
instead of a
unit
condo.
downstairs, yeah.
So I can make like a trap.
You have like a cellar where you could hide your daughter who's been missing, the body.
no.
John Benet
Man.
I
Ramsey.
want to have.
You can put John Benet Ramsey.
I want
down
two.
there.
I want two things. I want a prank trap door,
Who killed her? Who knows?
a prank trap door, and then I
Yeah,
want
it's such a weird story.
a bookcase where you pull one book. The book happens to be Steinpomp. It sounds like Steinpomp.
Steinpomp.
And then you pull on Steinpomp, and then it opens to a room.
You should have mind
full of memorabilia of a certain group.
No. That'll be the podcast studio.
Full of memorabilia.
Steinpomp.
No, full of the Wall of Ops.
If I did it, this is how. And the Holy Bible.
We really should put Stitler on the Wall of Ops, but that's a whole lot of work, and
Gotta get Megan up there though.
Also, he did a lot of stuff like
He did a lot of
to
good
help
stuff.
their economy.
He invented the highway.
He invented roads. No,
speaker.
he did invent.
Anthony Hernandez has been saying that on stage.
He invented
that he invented the highway.
So
that might.
It's like Kanye West said that on Alex Jones' podcast.
Yeah.
That,
Awesome interview though.
That was a good one. Yeah.
I think
it was Kanye.
I think it is somewhat based on fact. Like he invented some like type of roadway that is more effective than others.
Yeah,
He
because
changed the world. Is what he.
They had
did.
supply chains for the war. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing.
Mhm.
He had to,
and they're also they're too industrious to a point where they used it for Janet Jackson aside. Jenna.
Janet
I have a
Jackson.
friend named Jenna. Her last name's
Janet
Ty.
Jackson is alive.
Yeah, no, but now I was trying to say the word henna hide.
I was disappointed when I watched the Janet
about
Jackson
henna
doc
hide.
that they didn't talk about the billionaire she married for a brief time
Yeah.
did?
in like Saudi Arabia,
Really?
and then like had a baby with him, even though she was like I think older.
I think the Third Reich.
And then they
that
didn't
if I
cover
was
it at the doc.
I think the Third
They
Reich.
just-
That's the only thing I
of-
was interested in.
The Third Reich kind of like illustrates how when keeping it industrious goes wrong, because then they would use all like the trains and then these
The third psych is when I trick you for a third time
and then
in a row.
and then these camps so
The
they
Third
could
Reich
so they
is when I
could
see Matt
they could
Reich
hurt
again.
more people, So that's when keeping it industrial goes
Next
wrong.
time I see him, it's gonna be the Third
I
Reich.
can't wait.
What about
Please
Japanese?
pick on me in the back row.
What about Japanese people when keeping it honorable goes wrong and they have to commit seppuku?
Yeah,
That should be a
that
show. When keeping it honorable.
goes wrong.
Yeah, and that's just every time that they have to honorably commit seppuku.
It's
Yeah.
whether they do either thing.
Your daughter
so
married a
horrible.
person of another race. Time to
And sometimes people would be like, "No, I will do it instead of them. They're more important." So,
Easy to
like
dishonor
Ip
the
Man.
family.
so either you do it honorably, or somebody can step in, but the person who's accusing you of the thing of being dishonorable, they have to accept it. They're like, "Nah, you
porn
got to
parody of it, man, is
it's
DP,
like
man.
playing tag in a way.
What's a parody? Is it kind of like a parrot named D?
Parodies,
Depends if
nuts.
that's the original.
Oh, parrot. Parity. There's also parity, Parity.
Recently,
That has to do that like normally with sports.
Homage to parrot.
No, parity is
A parrot is
when
still a
you
parody
have
of
like
a
stacked
human.
teams and not stacked teams, and there's much parity between them, and that's why they have a salary cap.
And, you
No
know,
cap. They used to have no cap. Then they got salary caps.
bald cap.
Isn't
We should do a
that the
bald cap
truth?
episode.
We should.
I have some bald caps
Okay,
that I bought
we'll-
for to do a bald cap
All right,
episode.
we'll do. You have
We
them.
got to do it for this month.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I already got them.
Okay, so
I have a whole drawer full of bad comedy bullshit.
when we haven't on any of these two bald guys, their names start with a B. You probably know who they are. They're actually BB as their initials for both of them.
BB.
When we have one of
say that.
ABB.
Bobby Buds and Blake Burkhart.
BBBB.
When we have one of them on,
The BBs.
Butterfinger BBs.
I think-
Those are not bad.
boys.
I think when we have, God, we're giving away the secret. Nope, they won't listen. Bobby.
Well, this is a huge-
I bet Bobby listens.
These are huge gets.
Bobby's.
I don't. What does Bobby have to get from this?
I don't
Well,
know.
He's a get for us.
Why would he listen to this? He only thinks about himself.
I don't know.
But we were talking about Bob,
but- so
Bob
selfish.
Euler.
No, but he knows.
He's so selfish.
Pop Euler.
He's watched every single one of our
popular.
clips. I wouldn't be surprised if he listened to the podcast.
He's
himself,
probably
too.
bored or something.
Like
He's Bob Euler.
he hasn't
He's
once
popular.
pressed the like button on one of our clips, and he knows every one of our clips, like word for word.
I saw he apologized in his story the other day
for what?
because he said he offended some people talking about Chapo or Roan or whatever.
What the hell is that?
Well, that's what he said when he saw her. He said, I thought I was a fan, and then I saw her, and I said, never mind. And then people got mad because
What the hell are you talking about?
I
don't know anything you're talking about.
saying
you know who chaperone is?
I guess I'm gonna look it up. A chaperone?
Yeah, pretty much chaperone.
The name's Chaperone.
Chapel Hill.
Her name is basically Chappelle Roan.
Okay, well, whoever
Chaperone.
that is, F you.
But then
Screw you. You're
Bobby Buzz,
loser, that person.
the artist formerly known as him, thought he was fucking with her music, and then he looked her up and said, "Nope, never mind, not for me." And then he started pissing people off in his story.
From a story?
And his next story was saying, "You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I guess I pissed some people off. I apologize."
Okay, well, I have a verdict.
He backed down from his real stance.
We're going to have no jury here.
it's just some like...
this is going to be a bench decision here on Bobby.
He made it to be a real big deal.
I'm going to have to make
I have no idea what you're talking about, but this chaperone person is just like a young, attractive girl. Like, what's wrong with her?
Well,
I guess she like wears makeup and stuff.
Problem.
Huh?
I think that's the problem. She's a lesbian potentially.
Oh, like this lesbian loser.
I mean, she just looks like a pop star.
Well,
I don't understand
does
at all.
Bob Euler seem like pop star?
I have a verdict on Bob Euler.
He looks like he listens to the band Boston.
Hey, the verdict.
Would he listen to Taylor Swift?
Hey, the verdict is in on Bob Euler.
He would listen to Boys Are Back in Town.
He wouldn't be making fun of Taylor Swift.
His favorite song is Boys Are Back in Town.
Guys, the charge on Bob Euler is being a coward for apologizing on his story. Guilty. Sorry,
wow.
Bob Euler.
What was that about, man?
Coward.
Just stick with your
instinct. Stick with your guns. I like that more.
Next time, don't
Stick with
venture
your
out.
gun.
Just listen to
I like when people say
Boston
stick
Boston
with
and Boys Are Back in Town.
I like when people say stick with your guns
More than
as a phrase.
friend.
Like I'm carrying
Van Halen
I
and
feel, I
shit.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
carrying two
Jump.
guns.
Yes,
Whenever,
just stay in that.
whenever someone says stick with your guns, I feel like I'm carrying two guns. It's pretty cool, you know.
When people call me a son of a gun, I guess my dad's a gun.
Well, actually, you could probably call John Hickok that. His dad's essentially a gun.
His dad's a gun guy.
Is this Bobby Buds? Buds.Bobby?
It was a hack or hacker one that someone made.
He's a hacker.
It's who is Bob? I don't know. It's dumb. I told him I'm taking the name Bobby Buds if he keeps using Bobby Bueller. That's
No,
gonna
you
be my
should
name.
definitely take the name Bobby Buds,
Mhm.
copyright it,
Yeah,
because that's gonna blow up someday.
or
That's gonna be Chappelle Roan someday.
Blake, Michigan.
That's never gonna go anywhere.
So
Do you
I
think
can
he
take
started
that too.
using his name because they're like, hey,
Let's
man,
do
you
it.
should take advantage of your Jewish name.
Uh-huh.
Like, that'll help you in show
No,
business.
yeah,
But he
You
was
know how nobody in show
resisting.
business ever changes their Jewish last name to anything else?
yeah, that's true.
But
Actually,
Like,
no,
they
some
don't ever
do.
change their name to like something like Bobby
No,
Buds.
John
Instead, they go
Stewart-
by their real name.
John Stewart did.
His real last name is Leibowitz.
But you got to think.
Wait,
that,
that's my joke. A bunch of people did. Like tons and tons of people have.
yeah.
like
Bob
people have like
Euler.
Greenblatt, like the worst names that have like Blath.
You know,
at the
Mark
end.
Cuban isn't Cuban. You know what he is?
What?
Jewish.
He's not Cuban.
No, he's Jewish.
What?
But Bob
Wait, hold
Euler-
on. What the
Yeah,
heck?
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah,
Why
he-
isn't his name
What the
Mark
heck is
Jewish?
going on?
Yeah, it should be Mark Jewish. My whole life, I thought he was Cuban,
Uh-huh.
and that's why I liked him because I mean I support anyone
not
that is
Jewish.
able to escape.
Oh, because he's Cuban.
I support anyone that's able to escape that communist regime, make
Uh-huh.
it here, build it on your own. You
His
know,
name
Shout
was
out to Michael
Chabinsky.
Cooper.
but he's Jewish the whole time.
Yeah.
So how
The
about
Eastern European Jewish descent, originally named Chabinsky.
That's not too bad, I
Bob
guess.
Euler? Sounds
It's
like
close to Cuban.
popular.
I get it.
Mark Chabinsky.
Popular. Bob Euler.
Sounds like a hockey player, like Wayne
yes.
Gretzky and Mark Chabinsky.
Yeah,
If your names
Sounds Polish.
together,
yeah. Jason, have you heard the song "Popular" from the song Wicked? It's like popular.
I've seen
Gonna
Wicked,
be
but I don't remember that.
popular.
so what about
So
Bob
it's
Euler?
popular. You're gonna be popular.
So he's trying to escape that
pretty
for
good.
years, and he couldn't even hold it up. Bobby
And the
Buds
song's about
is
like
a
teaching
better
someone
name.
to like be popular, but we're gonna teach him how to do stand up.
He's still denying it. Who is Bob Euler?
It's him. His dad runs a toffee factory, or his grandpa that makes billions of dollars. It's literally Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but it's all toffee. It's all
Black.
it's all Butterworth.
Dude, as we established in the in the guest episode. I like toffee.
Yeah.
The big toffee guy.
I like coffee toffee.
I like toffee.
It's coffee. It's coffee flavored toffee, and it kind of has that, it rhymes. It's almost the same exact word twice, so you can't bash it, and if you can't beat them, join them. I say with Russia and China, can't beat them, join them.
Yeah,
why don't we just join that side and just be like?
Yeah, what are you trying to say? I can't beat them?
Yeah, so
What
no,
are you
I'm not.
talking
No, I'm
about?
not saying we can't beat them.
Okay.
What I'm saying is strategically we should just join them,
Yeah,
and then
because it's just better to join.
because just listen, France, they're annoying and gay. Okay, the British,
Okay.
and they look down on us even though we've saved them 1,000 times. The British, obviously, who cares about them because we kicked them out.
They betrayed us. They're traitors.
They're traitors. They try to.
We were funding.
They even tried to
their-
get us again in the War of 1812, and so we were like, "Stop!" And then okay, so
we broke
who else?
off, We let them still do their thing, and then they turned.
And then who else would we have betrayed? Germany, ex-Nazis, easy. The small countries, they don't matter. Okay, so that's about it. Italy, they were ex-Nazis.
It's like it's not American.
Japan,
It's American.
they were Axis. Yeah.
Germany. We're kind of German.
Yeah. So I say we join Russia, China, and then, yeah, we'll be good.
I'm
And
down.
I don't
Think about
see
how
the
many nukes
issue.
we'd have.
I don't see the
We
issue.
should get more nukes.
We make
Yeah.
a 3-headed dog that's bigger than any other
Yeah.
dog.
I mean, we'll just be an autocracy with Donald Trump at the helm for maybe
a
100 years.
like that sex hotel, Cerberus.
That'd be, dude.
Exactly. like
What
that.
would they call it? They would call it the axis,
They would call us the Cerberus of power.
the axis of evil.
Huh?
I like that.
And even this constellation in the sky won't be as big as we will be.
Yeah.
And it could be
Who
led.
gives a shit about the stars?
It could be led by
we're
Vladimir
crushing
Putin,
you.
but he'd have
We
to
should nuke the sun.
We should nuke the sun.
If
Yes.
I like that because then there'd be no tides anymore and stuff.
Yeah, women would stop having their periods.
Yeah, and then they'll have to
And
get
then you could have consequence-free sex.
and
Who
they'll have to get,
invented the periods?
and they'll have to get rid of that DreamWorks
pyramids?
logo thing because it
Yeah,
won't make
fuck all
sense. It
that
won't even
shit.
make sense
Yeah.
anymore.
No more
period
eclipses.
scheme.
Eclipses are
Okay,
annoying.
so we join Russia, China, nuke the moon.
the moon.
Sun.
The sun? No, that's too far.
We're
Oh,
nuking
okay.
both.
And I like it. It's kind of cool.
We're
Did you hear
nuking
we were going to
both.
go to the sun? We were going to the Polish astronauts.
They're trying.
Did you hear
They're-
about that?
Give them, shout out to the Polish.
The
They're
Polish
trying
astronauts are trying to go to the sun.
really hard.
They're going to go at night.
So it's kind of a Trojan horse. Modern day Trojan horse.
The sun will never see it coming.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't mind what Scandinavia. Okay, bye.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
fine with-
Scandinavian by.
The Indians are going to go to planet Turmeric.
Honestly, Germany would probably join us because we all know that deep down they all want to be fascists anyway.
Yeah.
They've done all these wars, so it would be a big fascist conglomerate led by Putin, but he's got to shave his head because he already looks kind of like Dr. Evil.
You know who's a fascist? Ed Towns.
Is he?
What's he
According to
from?
Michael Cooper.
Well, okay. Everyone's a
It's
fascist
biased as
according to
hell.
Michael Cooper.
Ed Towns, I go, you hear that, Ed? You're a fascist. Ed goes, I don't know what a fascist is.
Well, that's because he's from Jupiter. Right.
He sure is.
Sure is.
Well,
Ed Towns is from Jupiter.
we're Cassius.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
Cassius Clay.
Yeah. You know it's hilarious how we have less nukes than Russia, but we have like way upgraded, like way better ones.
I won't say that's hilarious.
Pretty hilarious.
Let's say it's a problem.
I
Let's
mean,
talk about solution.
nukes in general are a problem.
How do we ramp up the nuke production?
No, because
I listened to Dan Carlin's.
we're not allowed to make new ones since the non-proliferation agreement, which I think expired
Not
actually.
allowed to make new
But
ones.
but if we
Yeah, watch me.
Okay.
Yeah, watch
Um,
me.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Try and stop me.
the enemy of our enemy is our friend, and our enemy is not having a bunch of nukes, and then we can join Russia, and then we'll have all the nukes, pretty much.
I listened to the Dan Carlin podcast about nukes, and it actually made me scared for like a week.
Wait, Jeff Garland?
No,
Made you
Dan
scared for a
Carlin.
week.
I don't mind getting. I mean, if you get nuked, you just probably.
Jeff
most likely
Garland is
just
always
die.
good to have around if there's a vampire. Is that Garland? Is that Garlic?
Garlic,
I'm thinking of.
Jeff Garland.
Jeff Garlic.
I'd still want him around.
Jeff Garland is my favorite stand-up comedian because he does that. He was the famous comedian who said all the slurs. Remember, they say all the slurs. Jeff Garland.
Yeah.
And then he also.
I think that was George Garland.
No, that was
Michael
Jeff.
Richards.
That was Jeff Garland.
I think it was
And
George
then
Garlic.
Jeff Garland does Hardcore History, great podcast.
Yep.
Jeff Garland.
Dan Garlic did that one.
No, that was Jeff Garland.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. And
How about instead of Bill
They're all
Hicks,
the
Bill
same.
Hickok?
We're all clowns.
okay, yeah. Should we call John and ask him about
Court
it?
jesters.
Nah, he never picks up.
We'll see.
He knows better.
You try to call him.
No.
It's a Sunday.
He's never picks up.
He's probably at
We've
church.
called him on the podcast. Yeah, he's probably at church.
Well, he used to pick up.
He goes to church in a giant gun.
Let's call someone that would never be in church.
Dylan Roof.
Chris Damon.
Yeah, Chris.
No,
Damon.
he'll probably be at Satan
He's
Church.
been yeah.
He might be at the anti-church.
Yeah, Satan Church.
I just,
gotta pee.
oh no, I remember
Where's-
Elon talking about how we could have just nuked all the countries or just taken control of every country and we didn't. What were we thinking?
Yeah.
We had the nukes. No one else had nukes. We could have showed no mercy.
Yeah,
but
but
we
then
showed mercy.
but then we're overextended. It's nice that we have our own like continent pretty much.
Too big to fail. It's like Amazon.
Yeah, well the problem no, we'd become like the Roman Empire. Like we'd be too expanded. What we're doing what we should be doing.
Over.
We're strategically is proxy wars and territories.
We should have gone back in time, and me, you, and Jason could take over the Roman Empire now with just 3 machine guns and enough ammo.
I mean, yeah.
How
or
much ammo do we need? How much can we take back cheaply?
how much can we carry? I'm getting pretty strong from building the deck.
Because if we're creative, you don't need that many bullets. You just show the right
The only thing
people
is, I don't know how
that-
far he can hike.
Yeah, no, it's time travel would be a whole nother issue
Yeah.
logistically.
I don't know if they'd be able to beam him through.
No, I don't know. The wormhole's only so big.
Yeah.
So it's built for a worm.
Also, it's
not a-
funny. You could go back in time and just with one like modern tank, you just take out the whole Spartan army
And that's the dream, really. I don't
because
know.
they can't get in. What are they going to do with spears?
Yeah, good luck.
I mean, I guess they could shove spears into the gun thing, but then you just shoot.
No, and you'd have to have men brave enough to do that. I don't know if they make those anymore back then.
Yeah, they don't make maybe some. They don't make like maybe special forces. Some special forces that are like, I'm willing to die, whatever.
Yeah, special. The
And
key term.
I want to look up like what current Japanese special forces there are, because I know they still have the honor code, not to the extent they did back in the day.
I just think honor's so beautiful. You can change everyone's life.
Honor.
Honor, and they can barely say it, and it can still change their whole life.
I know they say like
beautiful
Hannah, kind
thing.
of like Hannah, Hannah.
Isn't it sucked that all
Exactly,
those
it's
parents that they don't have the bumper sticker on their car that their kid was on the honor roll means their kid had to commit seppuku?
Yeah, and it's just like where are the parents with the my kid was a kamikaze pilot.
Yeah.
No one bumper stickers say that.
Yeah, one time I had
Why not?
to commit soup. One time I had
Is it
to,
embarrassing there, too?
pilot.
I had to commit seppuku. I had to,
Kamala Harris.
I had to
Kamikaze Harris.
I had to commit seppuku. So I ate a lot of soup, a lot of hot soup. But I thought I was gonna die, but it was a failed seppuku attempt.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's extra
That sounds
dishonorable.
pretty scary.
yeah, I know. If you fail at it, because I mean, it's pretty hard to fail at
He
it.
committed
'cause-
seppuku for attention.
well, in
He
the
attempted seppuku
well,
for
in the-
attention.
in the traditional way, you have a second guy that decapitates you after you do it.
Whoa.
The attention battle in Japan.
And you get to
I
pick
can't
your second.
imagine.
You know, it's normally your best friend too, which is kind of funny.
I heard he attempted
It's
seppuku
like, I
just
would-
for attention.
It's like, I will honorably cut off my best friend's head. It's like, what the? It's like, no, I want someone else to do that. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have a pact with my buddy Jared in England. Shout out, first patron. We have a bet that whoever dies first, the other one has to get a tattoo, a large tattoo of the other person's face on the back of their calf.
You had this with someone that lives
That's
in
weird
England?
as hell.
Well, he I went to high school, and he lives in England now. He's from here. He's only been there for a few years.
He's a traitor.
Well,
He's
I
a
traitor.
pact with a traitor. What does that make?
No. Trader. I'm a
No,
trader.
you're not trading
No,
anything
I'm a
with
securities trader.
You're not trading securities with him.
No, I can't because he's in England.
You have a pact with a total traitor to the USA.
Well, to guess how he ended up there.
How?
The old ball and chain made him go there.
Oh, What the hell?
Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can't.
You talking
He's
about the
forgiven.
queen?
You can't blame him.
Talking about
His
the queen.
his beautiful Asian
His queen.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Nice.
own the real queen, but
Shout out Lynn.
Now Asia's going to England.
Shout out
huh?
Lynn
Yeah.
Jones.
sounds like a good movie if you ask me.
Looking for a Southeast Passage.
Let's talk about it. So, talking about sexuality here.
Question: Is
The
that
Silk Road, indeed.
Thank God.
question? Is that award that the Golden Gorilla? That's the award you get at that event, the billionaires thing.
What?
What a
Hey, shout out to P. Diddy.
where?
Yeah, that was P Diddy's event, right? I think it was.
What
Yeah.
was?
Yeah, no, I got lent that from. Oh, we don't want to show his ass.
No,
It broke, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's got
Mack
two assholes.
broke his back.
Well, I
out.
did it on purpose so that it would match me. So yeah,
It
this
reminds
is
me of that video where the gorilla runs in and shows his
this
ass
is-
to the camera.
this is solid gold, and legitimately is what they give you at the billionaire B Club.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This
Why
is
is
this
his
video
ass
on
blown?
Instagram where two monkeys come with a stretcher and they put the third monkey on the stretcher and they try and lift it and the monkey just falls through the middle and then the monkey that's going on the stretcher just stands up like he was never hurt.
It's a prank.
What do
It was
you
a crazy video.
what do you
Yeah.
what do you consume other than people with Downs and animals doing weird things?
I don't consume people with Downs. What does that even mean? Consume?
I
them?
mean,
You eat people?
I'm
I watch a
saying
lot of animal videos. Sometimes.
as a consumer of media.
Here, I'll tell you. I'll just
consume
describe
media?
what I
What do you
see.
mean?
Yeah, there's consumers and then
Oh, this is one of my
producers.
favorites.
I thought that you were just
It's a bunch of monkeys
producer.
and they're like walking together. You ever seen
Uh-huh.
this?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Let me see.
They're all probably gay.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's like an
And
elephant
that just
walk.
happens in
You
nature.
know what an elephant walk is?
Have you seen when Eric Andre pretends to get?
This is
basically
it.
pretends
Somebody
to
put
get
a
raped
frog
by
on the back of a turtle, and the turtle's running around the room.
That's pretty cool. Hey guys, check out it's called
Check out my Instagram
Can I hit
feed.
that?
what?
Can I hit that?
This?
Yeah, just no. Let me get lightheaded.
Well, first you have to
The pen.
okay, well hold on. It's
Just
not
say
gonna,
no, Mac. I'm
No,
not.
no,
gonna
I
do
am-
a
I am
whole
gonna let you-
jumping through.
Oh no, I was gonna say
I'm not a
I wanted
gorilla.
I wanted to let you do a judgment first.
Okay.
So
Get judgment.
come up with an accusation or something that somebody could be guilty or innocent of.
Mac's a traitor.
Wait,
Guilty.
wait. That's not going to help your case.
Well, I thought that's doing what you told me to do.
Yeah, but something that's like real.
Eric Andre has a funny video. He's pretending to get R-worded by a gorilla. The other R word.
Guilty of having the video. Okay.
Was it the grape ape?
It's probably yeah.
I got me some grape in it. Grape apes.
My
Bathing
girl
apes
gets the same thing that you guys are smoking. She coughs like crazy. I
I
know
know, but
Dylan has
just
been like coughing like
keep
crazy.
hitting
Like
it.
it's got to be hurting you.
No,
like
you can also
people who
it's
smoke
on full
cigarettes
blast.
don't cough
Smoke
like
it
that.
like this.
Maybe we can adjust. The
No, I
setting
have it
at
on
the
full
bottom.
blast mode.
It's got all these numbers on it. It's tracking me.
I mean, people who smoke.
Tracking
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Kristen Toomey's.
It's kind of like the wallet company that I need an email back from before we can talk about.
I love
But
that company.
there
What you
is
talk about?
I want the T on something from you, Jason.
I got the Olympic flame hoax
All I know
in
is
my feed.
any wallet
All right, what's
like
up?
that.
I want the
Really
T. I want the
cool.
T on something from you. I've been trying to find good like like steeper tea that I can make myself if someone like sends it to my door or something. Do you know?
want some cool
You ever
steeper club?
Spill the tea and it's not cool.
Wait,
and
what's
people
that?
Are like, why'd you tell us that?
coolsteeperclub.com. It's a website where I get all my tea.
Wait, so you're saying it's exactly what I'm looking for and cool?
Yeah, I don't mean gossip. I mean actual tea, folks.
Yeah, it's
Hot
no
or cold. I make cold. It comes with a pitcher, so you make cold brew tea. You put it in the pitcher, and it makes it overnight, and then you have a whole brew tea. Coolsteeperclub.com. And actually, just now, we got a promo code Bad
What?
Comedy where you
Let's
get 25%
go.
off at checkout.
Bad
So
comedy.
go ahead and go on coolsteeper.com and say hello to,
Bad comedy, that sounds like
to,
us.
to Tom.
You said Cool Steeper Club pretty poorly right there.
Cool Steeper
Cool
Club. Go to
Steeper.
coolsteeperclub.com.
It's like stepper with an extra E
Yeah, cool stepper.
and then one P.
Cool stepping in my Air Force.
Steep.
It's
Okay,
a
guys.
steeper club that you're used to. It might be dangerous.
Yeah, like a steep set of stairs.
Tiptoeing
and then
in my Jordans.
ER. Yeah.
Cool stepping in my Jordans.
Cool Stever Club.
This mountain's not steep
And
enough
then,
for me. Let's make it a little.
Guys, remember, you get basically 100% off if you do the math with promo code B as in boy, A
It's
as in
not
Adam
100%.
Addis, D as in David Donick.
Adam Addis, that guy should take some
C-
advice from his
C as in-
Put in
initials.
too many
Go to AA.
syllables.
C as space,
Word.
or space, no space. C as in Connor Cowley.
It's not
O,
AA.
O as in Oscar Carvajal. M as in Matt Brown. E as in Edgar Allan Poe. D as in David Donick.
Foxtrot.
Y as in
Hey, why the hell not?
Well, yeah. Why
yeah.
don't you just pay full price?
Y as in yeah, baby, buy get the product because it's awesome. And Jason has it all the time. He just finished it out of his Dunkin' Donuts cup
You
because
got it.
that's what he uses because it's the base kind of cup.
I like a big cup.
Because he's a
Big cup
big
guy.
boy. You're a big boy.
Big cup to fill.
You're a big boy.
You know me?
That's how
Sound like
that's how I
Bobby for a
talk to
second.
Cooper, the dog. Sorry, I don't want to treat you like a dog.
Michael Cooper? Is your dog named after Michael Cooper?
Yeah,
That Michael Cooper's a
Well,
fascist.
it's other way.
yeah,
Michael Cooper is a farce.
yeah.
he is a
he really
communist.
is a farce.
Got on the wall of ops for doing
He is-
nothing, no work.
He
to
is
get up there.
he is a black hole of nothingness, and he's a communist and has never probably done any research in his life
He's a communism
on
apologist.
Stalin. Or
He doesn't even
the
know which
Great Leap
Olympians are trans or
Forward
not. He has no idea which Olympians are trans.
He's apologist of every
Yeah.
issue.
So he likes what Stalin did, which was kill like probably 10 million of his own people that were poor. You know, take all the
Stalin
land.
apologist.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
he's
for
a-
what he did.
he's a Mao Zedong fan. You know, it's good. More like mouth is Zedong because I don't care about a word he says out of his mouth.
I
like a dog
ratioed
in
him here. He got 2 likes on his post, and then I got 3 laugh emojis on my post.
Good.
So Brian Rowe posted something, and then Max Storage copied and pasted it into the comment.
I like
I
that.
like that.
All right, I don't know if I hit like, but I like
I
it.
hit love
Oh,
just
okay.
on the comment.
Only because Max Soros is our only live listener. So I mean, that's enough. Is that not enough, Max?
He's the #1 roast battler in the world. So we've been
Paul Farrakhan.
taking digs at him for a long time. He never responded. What does that make us?
Guys, check out Pringles only.
#1 in the world. all
yeah,
3
dude.
of us.
Honestly, he probably doesn't have time or probably below his pay grade. You
Probably
know?
has
Wait,
no idea.
for what? For the podcast?
For him to come and roast us.
Oh,
yeah, we just been taking.
He did agree to do the
Digs
podcast
in
one
it.
time, and we set a date, but it was like so far away that everyone just forgot about
Well,
it.
he's
He's scared. too.
he is scared to come on the podcast. He's been on like 3 times.
He's
when
scary,
When it was
dude.
me and Ike. And
Paul
he's-
Farrakhan?
No, Max Soros.
Oh,
Are you talking
Match
about?
so rich, Dad.
Yeah,
so
when
poor
No,
dad.
don't we still have a
Yeah,
date for
I'm
Paul
so
Farrakhan
poor,
like
so
November?
poor.
I legit do not know.
That was like last year.
guys,
I think that was last year.
Guys, Paul Farrakhan.
I legit think we made the
It's
date
December.
and then just didn't. Everyone forgot about it.
Paul Farrakhan, check out Pringles Only. It's a really good podcast. It's
Really good.
you can only eat one Pringle and it's really hard.
I saw him interviewing
it-
Kevin Bozeman recently on some
It's kind of like
podcast.
it's Pringles Only is kind of like the hot sauce, the wing challenge, you know, with the different hot sauces. Except you can only eat one Pringle. There's a bunch of Pringles.
Good luck
Yeah,
having discipline on camera.
Dan Simo was the first guest on it. Ate them all because he said you can't eat just one Pringle.
And it's just, what is this? A marketing
And then-
ploy? Was he been purchased by Pringles for years?
He might be owned by Pringles.
He's a Pringle comic.
I remember I told him this hilarious joke. You should sell Better Call, instead of Better Call Paul t-shirts, you should sell Better Call Saul t-shirts. And then he walked away and unfollowed me on Instagram.
You know what happened?
Hey,
Jason
you remember
the
I bought the
t-shirt.
T-shirt
Yep,
and I
yep.
said you should sell Better Call Saul ones.
Yeah.
And he laughed really hard. And I go, you remember Mack said that to you? And he said, who's Mack?
So who's Matt acting?
Anyway, I got a Better Call Paul T-shirt. It's fucking awesome.
He knows precisely.
It's like one of the.
who I
It's
am.
one of the most.
He just
precisely.
didn't want to have
It's one of the
an
most
answer.
cheaply made merches I've ever bought.
Yeah.
Last time
I think
saw
he also
him-
gave me like a Livestrong bracelet for Parkinson's.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty sure that's just for when you have one big
easier to
ball
put
like
it
Lance
on.
Armstrong.
He should make it Better Call Parkinson's disease.
Yeah.
I might tell him that when I see him.
He should. He should buy his shirt. It's
Should have
$20.
Better call Palkins.
what about Paul
That'd be
Farrakhan?
such a.
What about Paul Farrakhan? Farrakhan.
Ooh, Paul Farrakhan head.
Oh, that sounds like that could be like that's like Italian. Paul Farrakhan, Paulie Farrakhan.
Maybe mark it towards the Italian.
Yeah. You can get a big. There's a lot
That's
of
just my advice.
There's a lot of Italians out there, and that one, and then there's not always Luca Ferro around. He's Egyptian also, so that doesn't count. And then who's that? Who's that famous one? That's from Arlington Heights.
Said Luca Prego.
No, there's a famous one. Famous super Italian.
Luca
on
Prego,
stage.
the sauce from the Sauce Fortune.
What's his name?
Maniscalco.
Yeah, Maniscalco.
He said,
He's not around all the time. So
Cano Prego.
My mom makes the best Maniscalco.
Sebastian
I like
Cano
that,
Prego.
yeah.
Me and my brothers.
Ooh, we need.
Sebastian Cano Prego.
Okay, I like that.
Luca Prego.
Luca pregnant.
Prego.
I know the sauce.
It means hello.
He's Egyptian.
Something like that.
We need like a good Irish American comic that talks about potatoes,
Do they exist?
and they're like
Joe Kilgallen's
Potato
the
famine.
Fighting Irish.
it's like the potato famine. What's up with that?
My mom makes
How about
the best potatoes.
a rubber
Not-
Vic Panja, wild as the Taliban?
No, it's should make a map. I think make a bad comedy map.
I did Luca Ferro and Vic Panja's show on Friday.
Wow, you really are a traitor to
The comedy.
vodka.
Damn, so he's coming up in the scene.
Those are my
So
best
what
friends.
race are you, Jason?
I love those guys.
Jason, you've betrayed
I
us.
love these guys.
I'm one of the
You're in the Illuminati now of Chicago.
Hey, Jason.
I'm one of the white guys.
Hey, Jason,
Tyler Fowler's show.
And
He booked me.
next week we'll be doing like 8
Oh, you
p.m.
were at the comedy clubhouse.
You know it.
We'll be doing-
Me and Paul Miller did the show.
Ooh.
Okay, that
was
you're
Paul's
fine then
maybe the
because Paul
Irish
was on it.
one.
It was me and Paul, and then after us was.
Do you still hate Paul?
Paul's
I don't.
the Irish
I never hate Paul. I just don't trust him.
Exactly.
I'm kind of
Well,
scared.
Well, you don't
Why
trust
do
him
you-
to have
Kinda scared
your,
of him.
You don't trust him to have your back.
Yeah, like I think he would
He's just
drown
bu-
me
he's
to get out of.
building a
If like he
case
was
on
like
you.
mildly in trouble, he would not like he would
Oh,
throw,
Jason was
throw
gonna
me under the
drown
bus.
him, yeah.
Also, if he committed a crime with you, he'd be the first to flip so quickly.
Huh?
I wouldn't flip.
Yeah, he would flip. He's the guy who would
grabbing
rat on
asses
everybody.
and-
I don't rat. You guys would all rat on me, and I'd be like, I wouldn't rat.
I would be the one who the RICO case was about. I would be
Jason-
I would be the
Jason
brain
would
behind
rat.
the whole system. So everybody would be ratting on me in a RICO case, and I'd have to take the charges for everybody else.
You would
That's how he
rat.
justifies
You would definitely
ratting.
rat.
I'm the big boss, like Young Thug.
I could only commit crimes with Dylan because
I'm like
I don't think me and Dylan
I'm like
would
the
rat.
head slime, and you guys are all my slimettes.
I would never rat because I know I'm not going anywhere.
I would never rat
But if
either.
I thought I was, maybe I would.
We should do a blood oath for bad comedy.
Oh, man.
And we're back to the pod. Welcome back, folks. We cut out to do a thing that we think YouTube doesn't like.
There's no way that was cool for with YouTube.
Yeah, so we've been talking about so history. There's always a Scottish guy. For you free folks, we talk about this, on the Patreon. But there's a Scottish guy in every war, no matter where it is across the world. There's always some Scottish guy out of nowhere, whether it's in the Middle East, it's in Africa, wherever it is, it's It's there's always a Scottish guy. So shout out to the Scottish for that, but
Otherwise, their culture sucks.
otherwise it's horrendous. Yeah.
Wearing dresses as men.
Skirts, skirts with
Horrible bagpipe music.
no underwear.
gosh,
Being
the
ugly.
Food sucks.
Yeah.
Red hair.
So, but they balance it out by having kind of a savior in every single battle and war.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool of them.
They're trying. It sounds like they're trying hard to compensate
Trying to overcompensate.
for their lack of good culture.
Yeah. I like Australia. Isn't it kind of like cool England?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the cool people from England.
Well,
like
yeah,
if you're in prison, you're cool.
it's all
and
the,
then they took them all the cool people and put them in another island.
yeah. So it's all the descendants of the
yeah, and let them train with like crazy animals and like nature.
yeah. They have
So
to
they're all like crocodile hunters.
they have to like fist fight with spiders.
Yeah, dude.
That's how big the spiders.
Kangaroos.
Yeah, that video of that guy punching the kangaroo.
Dude, yeah.
Holding the dog hostage.
Yeah.
Why was the kangaroo holding the dog
It's
hostage?
very weird. I think they think they're like trying to like be in love with dogs. Kangaroos.
Oh, he was trying to.
I mean, it looked like he was trying to cuddle it. Because they don't eat that, do they? Like kangaroos are vegetarian, probably.
No, but they can still kill, you know.
Yeah, I know, but like when he had the dog, he was like hugging it and cuddling it.
Or about to strangle it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of both.
Kangaroos have pockets built into their body. That rules.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna invent.
They're like the cargo pants.
I'm
of
gonna
animals.
invent that, and then once our sponsor that needs to get back to me, I'm gonna tell them to invent that.
We should bring back
Invent
cargo pants.
Oh,
Baggy pants are kind of coming back. Did you see that?
baggy
Like
pants?
Drake has been taking pictures with baggy pants.
Well, because I never got into the tight jeans. That's kind of a Dylan thing.
Come on.
I'm not making fun of you. A lot of people
I
wear
didn't think you
tight
were.
jeans. Well, I kind of was.
No,
But
okay.
I just like
My clothes are naturally tight.
I like regular jeans. You know,
I don't need to buy tight jeans. I'm already naturally barely fitting in them.
I like regular jeans, but the problem is I wear I put so much stuff in my pockets. I have like 2 vapes, a wallet, a phone, drugs, a knife. I have to, like it looks like I have like thigh pads on.
A gun.
You're hurting yourself.
Yeah, a gun.
That
So
thing.
many ways.
They'll probably ban those from YouTube eventually.
Blood oaths?
No, vapes.
No.
Sometimes you have to put like a.
They haven't banned smoking cigarettes.
I did get like a warning on something the other day. I turned on. It said, "Warning: the people in this video may be smoking tobacco products."
Really?
Yeah. I think it was on Twitch.
I need to figure out why the Google thing tweaks every time I try to see what we did wrong. It just
Well, I don't
must
think.
have
I think they
learned.
just don't actually really tell you.
But they have like a button like so what was
I know,
wrong?
but I don't think.
They don't care enough.
They'll be like, it was bad.
They always say it's shocking, and I kind of find that as a compliment.
You know, I find that kind of shocking.
Yeah, it's getting a little predictable.
Yeah, I find it shocking getting suppressed by YouTube.
Again.
I know that. I mean, if John Hickox,
You can't even do a blood oath
If John
anymore.
Hickox,
What can you do?
guys,
nice?
if John Hickox's fan base goes to war against YouTube censorship, then I think we're good.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, it's not gonna do anything.
No, I mean like because they would just like go to physical war.
Oh yeah,
You let them go to physical war.
that's true.
And we'll kind of learn the lesson, whatever it's going to be.
He's also got. I mean, Tucker Carlson's a big fan. He's got voices out there. I'm sure
Oh, yeah, he's talking to that black conservative guy.
the black conservative guy
A
rules.
lot of good points there.
He grew up.
Hates MLK.
He does hate MLK.
Yeah.
Who hates MLK?
This black guy. So
black
it's
conservative.
crazy.
Yeah, but he makes a lot of good points.
He's saying in this speech, it's all about we're not free yet. And it's like, I thought I was free.
Yeah,
He was kind of saying, what's this guy just kind of trying to make me feel like I'm not free anymore?
this guy was one of the more. He was actually one of the more rational, like, because there are some crazy like black conservatives that are just clearly just like saying retarded shit.
Mack is always apologizing for conservatives. He loves them.
Well, I'm a black conservative myself.
He's a diehard
I lean right more than I lean left, but socially I don't. I'm
He only leans.
I'm a lib-eritarian.
He leans over for them to have to make love to his butthole.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna let a party claim me. I go to parties. I party. Okay.
He's a He's a rebut licking.
You know what's dumb? You know what's dumb about all these
His butt.
all
He's
these
offering his
politicians
butt.
in these different
He
parties?
donates his butt to the cause.
All these people in these different
he's pretty
parties.
liberal with handing out his.
None of them even party.
Yeah, he's pretty liberal with the conservatives.
He's fiscally conservative,
Yeah.
anally liberal.
He's
You're
he's,
fistally because
he's got
a liberal with
he's got a
with your,
fist in
in
his
your
anal.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fiscally liberal.
He's got a fistfully anal.
I got fistally in there first,
His
guys.
anal is fistful.
I said fistally first.
On accident.
No, I didn't.
That was an
Yeah,
accident.
you were copying us.
I said if you're fistally liberal with your ass.
Yeah, you are.
You want to fist our assholes. 'cause
You just said
you're
I
gay.
know you are, but what am I?
You got an ass full of fist.
Well, I'm rubber. You're glue. Whatever you say bounces off to me and sticks to you.
Your ass fully
Glue,
fist.
You're gay.
It turns
Your
out.
ass full of fist.
Turns out your ass full of fists. The
No
whole
way,
time.
bro.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well,
It's
I
not
got
true,
you.
man.
There's no proof.
Turns out it is true.
Oh,
There's no evidence.
Yep.
Jason?
It turns out there's evidence.
Fake news.
Says
Turns
there's
out
no
it's real
evidence,
news.
so.
Actually,
Says
I
that
got
there's
it.
We
You
got fact
says there's
checkers
no
on this.
evidence.
It turns out it's 100%
do I-
false.
Who won that? I won that at the end.
We're on Snopes.com. It says you're wrong.
What is it?
Max Gay. is
Hung
the
jury.
verdict.
What the heck?
What the heck?
I'm gonna have to. That was a hung jury. It was
Thank
Alex
you.
Luchin's favorite jury.
I got the guy who blew
Makes his
Obama here
mouth water.
saying he also made love to you.
Obamacare.
The guy who blew Obama.
Trust me, you don't want to spring
Oh,
witnesses.
that-
I
to
got
the
him here. He
stand.
says he also made love to you.
That guy really got some Obamacare. I'll
He
tell you
sure
that
did.
much.
He
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
did.
Thanks, Obama.
He got yeah.
Thanks, Obama. Yeah. Whenever.
Gay sex.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he loves drones. He loves just droning all about. We're gonna change things, and then just have them stay the same, and then just drone strike everybody.
Fucking your ass.
Yeah, he should join the WWE, and his name should be Drone.
Drone bomber.
Drone bomb.
We actually
That'd be
had two creative
scary.
characters during Obama's election in WWE video game, and it was Barack the Bomb, Obama, and Elbow Jiden. And I made up Elbow Jiden, and all his moves were elbow moves.
Oh wow.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Elbow Jiden.
Why didn't
They were a tag team.
Why didn't the Republican Party pick like Nikki Haley?
Barack the Bomb, Obama.
Because they knew Trump. That's all they need. is
Oh, they
Trump.
wanted Ohio. That's why.
Trump is a gold mine.
Yeah, it
He's
doesn't
a
really matter for
godsend.
him. Yeah, he's God probably.
He's a Kingston mine.
He's a king. Yeah,
Sean
he's the
Kingston.
king of the mines and the Mayans. He's
Mayans,
he's a
yeah,
god
I
in
wish they
card.
had
He
him.
might be. Well, I'm God. He's actually my son come back in a new body, a new husk.
I could see it.
Yeah.
I feel like
But hey,
What's a husk? Because I was always told I was husky.
it means you got a
It
lot
means
of.
I'm like a husk.
well, you could say that your human body is a husk. You can eat husk.
like a wolf.
Like a corn husk is like the thing that surrounds it. So husky means like you're just doubled up on husk. You have a lot of husks,
You ever see
a lot
Balto?
of layers of skin just added. Yeah.
Joe McMahon used to do a joke.
Oh,
He said-
you told me this one.
He said he didn't like condoms because they don't make them in his size. He wears a children's husky.
Actually, I haven't heard.
Children's husky.
I do remember when I was a kid, my parents would give me. They wouldn't call like XL jeans. They would call it husky, and I thought it was cool.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it was made for. So you didn't feel like you were fat.
no, I didn't like that. My parents were like, "You're just really fat."
It's funny that we were fat kids
Yeah.
until the beginning of high school, and I got not fat.
I've been fat. I've stayed true. You guys are fakers.
No, we're just don't have elephant legs.
No, it's called being we're posers.
Yeah.
I need these elephant
husky
legs to support my
community.
elephant cock.
He's got 3 elephant
now I have to
legs,
believe
ladies.
that. At 124. Forgot the timestamp.
Don't forget to timestamp that.
I'm just
blood
gonna
oath.
not edit anything out.
Oh,
Probably.
it's all good.
I do want. I do want the blood.
What's
oath
our
bonus
monetization rate on YouTube right now? Anyway,
0.
How much money have we made?
0. Zero. Yeah, I mean, they.
What is it really, Mac?
No, we don't make any money on YouTube because but luckily we don't have any full strikes.
Probably losing money.
We don't have any full strikes.
Mm-hmm.
So
the bad news is we're not making any money. The good news is we're not getting kicked off.
yeah,
So it's not even our fault.
we're not getting
In a
kicked off,
way.
but our views are definitely getting suppressed.
Okay.
Or they're just showing
The
it
good news is
to less people
There's no good news.
because we
Yeah.
violate all the policies.
Yeah.
also it's a very unlikable show.
Or a very lovable show.
Or-
Yeah,
I mean-
or that.
yeah.
Yeah,
guess
I mean, what?
I guess
For
both.
us, I
Uh,
guess.
Like we got a really cool smart guy, that's me, and then you got a fat guy and a retard.
So we got
Mm-hmm.
Mac took lowest on the IQ by 50
Yeah.
points, but still passed.
I didn't tell you that was a
He
BPD
Forrest
test.
gumped it.
That was a BPD test, guys.
He got it.
You were on the borderline of being retarded.
All right, we're gonna have to edit a lot.
You guys, each one of us has
Borderline
said the R
retarded.
word on this episode.
I know.
Yeah, you got BPD, borderline. You got BRD,
I have big penis disorder.
border. Yeah, that's
Well, nothing
Timothy
you say
Toodle
really
joke.
means anything.
Yeah, it's
It
also-
Isn't that a
Also-
Timothy Toodle joke?
Well, that's a Timothy Toodle joke. That's totally not original at all. I'm sure it's a million people's joke. And anything that is something that's talked about a lot and is like an acronym.
anything relevant.
Acronyms. Somebody will say something on stage about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like CIA, more like Chad Igloo Apples. Right? Am I right, folks?
It's been done.
Oh, it
It's
has.
all been done.
Shit. Okay, well, I'll try another one next time. Well, hey, folks, we're gonna wrap up now. You're gonna want to catch the Patreon because when we cut out at that one point, we did something kind of wild on the Patreon.
A little bit nutty.
Yeah, I would say
A little crazy.
The professor, the nutty professor, might say that
Yeah,
this
no,
is
don't
kind
do
of
that.
me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Isn't that movie about Ozempic?
it is.
Yeah, I always get the Olympics and Ozempic mixed up. Anyway, do you have any plugs today?
Just follow me at Comedy Baddie. I'm shedding my blood, sweat, and tears for this place. I
Yeah,
might throw up.
tears. You crying, pussy. What about
Yeah,
you?
in a good way.
Cool Jason Melton on social media. Jason Melton Twitch. JasonMeltonComedy.com. I need to update my website.
Jason Melton, bitch. I thought it was.
Oh, it's cool, Jason Melton.
Yeah, right. In your dreams.
Follow me. Check out this. I have this friend, Spy to Cancel Jason on Twitch.
I should change my Twitch name to Cool Jason Melton.
I pay a guy to spy on Jason.
And then write that after this.
Mm-hmm. And follow me at Bad Boy Comedy on all platforms. Make sure to subscribe and do this on whatever you're on, Apple, Spotify, YouTube. It helps us. You can like and comment and rate us too, and that helps the robots make sure we don't get more suppressed than we already are. And when we get suppressed, folks, I get depressed, and I will not be oppressed anymore. Free at last, we will be. Once you start helping us by either joining patreon.com/badcomedy, where all the cool stuff is, or just, you're getting this for free. It's cool. You just hit the like button, share it, even fake share it. I don't care. Just do something. Make YouTube like us more. They hate us. They demon time us all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But Dylan, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, of course. Jason,
Yeah.
I just want to say thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Good to be here.
And Mac, I really appreciate you taking time out of your day for coming on today. It's really not a problem. At any time, if you'll have me back, I'd come back. And folks, we'll catch you on the other side of the pizza in the basement of the pizza parlor.